Trusting all cash buyer investors in the real estate market can be a risky proposition. While there are reputable investors who operate with integrity, like Trusted House Buyers, it's important to exercise caution and thoroughly evaluate any potential buyer. I'm Emily from Trusted House Buyers, and thanks for tuning in today. Now let's dive into several reasons why you can't automatically trust all cash buyer investors. Lack of regulation and oversight. The world of all cash buyer investors operates with less regulation compared to traditional real estate transactions involving individual buyers or licensed real estate agents. Now, this lack of oversight creates an environment where unscrupulous individuals or entities can operate without accountability. Now, without strict regulations, there is a higher potential for fraudulent practices, scams, or unethical behavior. In San Diego, you have to make sure you are contacting and choosing to work with reputable companies that have a reputation like Trusted House Buyers. Predatory practices. Now, some all-cash buyer investors engage in predatory practices, specifically targeting homeowners who are in distress or vulnerable situations. They often take advantage of homeowners' urgent need for quick cash, offering significantly lower prices than the market value, or use high-pressure tactics to coerce them into accepting unfavorable deals. Now, these investors prey on the misfortune of others, which is why it is essential to be cautious and seek independent advice or legal representation when dealing with them. Now, at Trusted House Buyers, we never want to pressure our clients into a situation that they do not feel is the right move for them. Now, lower purchase offers. Now, all cash buyer investors typically aim to purchase properties at a discounted price to maximize their profits. Now, while a quick and hassle-free transaction may be appealing, it's crucial to evaluate whether the offered price is fair and competitive compared to the market value. Now, some untrustworthy investors deliberately undervalue properties, exploiting homeowners who may not be aware of their property's true worth. Now, at Trusted House Buyers, we make sure that our offer is fair and that you feel comfortable with our offer before we move any further down the process. Lack of transparency. Transparency is crucial in any real estate transaction, but it can be lacking when dealing with some all-cash buyer investors. They may not always provide full disclosure about their business practices, funding sources, or intentions for the property. It's important to ask for references, review their track record, and ensure that they have legitimate and verifiable history of successful transactions. Now, untrustworthy investors may withhold information or misrepresent their intentions, leading to unfavorable outcomes for homeowners. Now, oftentimes, a cash buyer investor may shine a higher purchase price your way, only to realize that they do not have the proof of funds and that they were never going to commit to that price when you are knee-deep into the process. Now, here at Trusted House Buyers, we have valuable resources and clients who have worked with us before and can vouch for our honesty and complete transparency through every step. We will even tell you if we feel your house would be better on the open market. Now, we want to make sure it is the right fit for the both of us. Now, potential for unreliable transactions. Now, without the involvement of traditional lenders or regulated processes, there is a higher potential for unforeseen issues or complications during the transaction when dealing with all cash buyer investors. Now, some investors may lack the financial stability or professionalism necessary to ensure a smooth closing. They may not have the necessary funds readily available, causing delays or even the failure of the transaction. Now, working with a reputable real estate attorney or escrow company can help mitigate these risks and protect your interests. Limited recourse. Now, if a deal with an all-cash buyer investor goes awry, homeowners may have limited recourse to seek compensation and resolve disputes. Now, untrustworthy investors may operate under shell companies or engage in tactics that make it difficult to hold them accountable. Now, this lack of legal protection can leave homeowners in a vulnerable position and result in financial losses or legal complications. To protect yourself when dealing with all cash buyer investors, consider the following steps thoroughly. Research the buyer. Take the time to research the investor and their business practices. Look for online reviews, testimonials, or any information that can help you assess their credibility and reputation. Now, a reputable company like Trusted House Buyers will be able to hand you references and you can make the decision for yourself. At Trusted House Buyers, we realize there are many cash buyer investors in San Diego that are not providing upstanding business practices. We want to reassure you that at Trusted House Buyers, we are a family-run business that pride ourselves on our professionalism, knowledge, expertise, and trustworthiness. We wouldn't have put it in our name if we didn't stand for it completely. Now see for yourself how Trusted House Buyers stands apart from many of the other cash buyer investors in San Diego. Give us a call at 619-786-0973. Thanks for watching today.